Yo, what's good, fam? Check out this workout with my boy Enzo. Getting ready to play pro ball. I planned to work out, but I didn't. I know. Anyways, check him out, and then afterwards we just sat down and chopped it up about it. Really, his strengths going into something like this, weaknesses going into something like this, and just mindset overall. Just key in on the challenge is just how he handles challenges, because the thing is we gonna all deal with them, we gonna all have them, and we need to know how to manage and the mentality to go into challenges. And one thing you can learn from him is, despite the challenges, this is how he showed up, and the result is boom, you get a call, hey, we want you to come play pro ball. So check it out, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all of y'all, and we about to turn things up a notch. Let's win, let's work. Until you can stand up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, faster, 4, faster, 3, 2, 1. Easy. Yo, what's good, y'all? It's a little late. I'm a little sleepy. But we got an opportunity to shoot a video and chop it over with my homie Enzo and get a workout in. So right now we stretching, and I'm about to finish up typing up this workout. We're really focusing on a lot of hip stuff, some explosive stuff, and might do like a few little cardiovascular, stuff at the end. And then some core, maybe a little bit. But like I said, I'm still writing it up. This is the fun part though, because it's like, if you really know how to make good workouts, then, you know what I'm saying? Or you can always do the same thing, squat, leg extensions, leg press. But switching it up sometimes and make it fun. Needless to say, my boy Enzo, he's about to play some ball overseas, so this is gonna be a good one for him. Get them hips right, you know what I'm saying? Stretch, you know what I'm saying? It's my step bro. That's my step bro, man. But yeah, I'll let y'all know what the workout is when we get there. Right now we're going through some stretches. We did pigeon stretch, which they was like, it's too sus to put on camera, so we didn't. We did frog.
Also too sus to put on camera.
Also too sus to put on camera. But these are like stretches that if my client's like, man, I'm just like not feeling it today, like they do those two stretches and it's kind of like you feel relief. It's so much built up. I'm grabbing. And it's too much built up in this area sometimes from sitting and to back tight. And once you stretch and open it up, you feel so much better. Feel like you can move. So pigeon, frog, then I like to hit my hip flexors. And then after that, we're going to just do some shoulders. And we're going to do a lot of stretching right now. Hopefully I can show him how tight he is. By doing different stretches, he can realize how much more he needs to stretch, is what I'm saying. Anyways, I'll break down the workout when we get there. Enjoy.
Bro, my shoulder feels like when I'm doing these, you can hear like the crunches, like the...
Okay, you gotta get in your stomach. I'm gonna show you exactly what you gotta do. All the time. Get in your stomach, bro. Hey, this is game right here. First, see, this is exactly what I meant. So I'm a help my boy out as much as I can, but I'm also work out too. I'm gonna get a sweat in, but I'm gonna help him out more than anything. So, professional athlete, he just got done telling me that his shoulder is cracking and popping when he does some of this. As an athlete, your shoulders, your hips, your knees, your ankle, you should be feeling great at all times. Will it happen? Probably not, but if you stack the odds in your favors and do what you can to help, it'll work in your favor. So with the cracking and popping, this is not just athletes. I hear this all the time with just regular everyday people. It's common because this just gets so tight, and then you finally go and work out and move it fully, and then you hurt yourself. So you're gonna do a Superman, bro. Have your hands straight in front of you. There you go, palms together, and then stack your hands on top of your hips like this. Boom. That's it. Just do that about 20 times. First day, you still gonna hear some cracking. Second day, you gonna hear some, do it for 7 days. It's gonna be like, oh, it's a little less, and a little less tight too. You gotta open up. I did have a client that asked me, Jordan, why do we do so many rear delt exercises? And I told him, you know what, don't take it from me, take it from another trainer. He asked the other trainer, which is actually the owner of this gym, shout out Jay. He was like, it just opens you up. It makes you feel less tight here, your back is sore and tight. Open it up, stretch, you know what I'm saying? That's a fire one. All right, bro, you're good, step bro.
Ooh.
All right, so the workout, we're gonna warm up with lateral band walks, 10 to the left, 10 to the right, 8 to the left, 8 to the right, 6 to the left, 6 to the right, 4 to the left, 4 to the right, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Shout out Coach Malachi. I actually not used to, but I did a few times training with Cindy McLaughlin. Man, we used to do this. Can't you tell? Look, see, I do it just like him now. That, we're gonna do it with some reverse lunge, 2, boom, hip flexion. That's to open up your hips. So this reverse lunge here, opening up your right hip, and then you're gonna come up with the band, opening up your right hip. Flexion with your right hip. Now, when I play ball and I focus more on my hips, and this became a lot quicker, a lot more fluid, just because my hips were stronger. For athletes, this is a very minor muscle, but a very practical muscle. Like this is your game for a lot of athletes. So that's opening it up and working on hip flexion as well. These both two of these exercises just to get our hips ready. So you can go here, reverse lunge. I hit my lateral band walks.
Standing on it first?
Yeah, put that band around your ankle, step bro. Yeah. Oh, you got that ink? Dang, bruh. Dang. He pulling down the sock for me. Pull that sock down. Pull that sock down. That is hard, bruh. Okay, so break it down for us.
So Pandora.
Pandora.
And Pandora's box is like a whole Greek. It's gonna be a whole Greek
Pandora's
mythology.
box.
And then Prometheus.
Prometheus.
And if you know the story on Prometheus, you know, he took the fire from the gods and he got in trouble, so they locked him down with this bird or vulture or whatever that sat down there and ate his organs every day.
Whoa.
And then he regenerated, so it would eat him. Pause. And then and then he would get better and heal, and it would just cycle every day. That was his torture.
That's pain. Ah. So you put that around your foot, around your ankle?
Yeah, it's gonna start at the ankle, and then it's gonna be like.
Now it's talking. We get it, bro. Nah. I'm just kidding. You go around the ankle.
Whoops.
All right, left foot on the box. Nice, so you can put both feet. Cool, and then you reverse lunge, right foot back. Boom, and then come up, knee up.
Oh.
Boom, straight into it. Boom, and hold it for 2 seconds. Nice, go again. 2 seconds. Oh, come on. 2 seconds. Boom, hold it. Nice. Nice. Let me scoot it back just a little bit. I ain't saying you're not strong enough for none of that, but we just getting warmed up. That's what I'm getting now. Let's see. Reverse lunge. Boom. Nice. Now reach back with that reverse lunge a bit more. Now you're opening up your hip. Boom. See, now you got his toe up too. It was a little too much resistance before. Nice. Now this time, take your arms out of it just to warm up your core a little more. It'll make you have to balance more. So go here. Oh yeah. Reach back, open your hip. Reach. And boom, hold it for a second. Nice. Really stab your left foot in the box when you come up. That's your stability. Whew. How many is that?
Like 7.
Like 7.
I would
Do
have
one
counted.
more. One more is good. One more is good. Supposed to be doing these band walks, but you know what? You gotta reach. There you go. It's really a stretch. Inhale as you go down. Exhale when you come up. Do 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Good. Stand tall as you can, as tall as you can. Tall. When you come up, go. Boom, tall. All right, go to the side. Come on, man. All right, Ben walks with me. Same thing on the other side.
That shit hurted.
After the band walks and reverse lunge right here, we got trap bar jumps. This is where you can get your meat and potatoes. Right after you warm up, you work on your explosive movements. And that's a good time if you're in the weight room and you're using weights and you're looking to use weights and work out. That's also when you can do explosive movements, but with weight. Work on your load as well. We're gonna do that with some lateral lunges. Once again, working on our hips. That whole thing, your focus should be opening up your groin. As an athlete, especially football, if you're moving laterally, work on, please, your flexibility in your groin and your hips is fantastic for you to work on, man. And then after that, we'll really get into our heavy lifting for the day. No explosiveness, no just straight up ground and pound. We'll do some box squats. We won't go too much for reps, just for weight, get them in and get them out. And then counter that with some sprints on the bike just to get our heart rate up. And that's the workout. Enjoy, okay? Peace out. When you're doing, focus point when you're doing a move, bruh. When you're doing a reverse lunge, especially from a platform, it's just harder to balance. It comes from the breath. As you can see, I'm already out of breath. It comes from the breath. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, when you inhale, step back, exhale as you come up. But when you exhale, push out as you tighten your core. It's all about, this is gonna keep you still, bro. Through the sweater, it's crazy. The sweat, anyways, all right. So inhale, exhale, inhale. Look, when you inhale, your diaphragm expands and it's like a brace. So I'm balanced here, right? A lot of people be like, oh, no. And then exhale. Easy. Hey. Swan. You want to stab this foot into the box when you stand tall. It'll load up your glute. Boom, fire up your glute. Do one more. Nice. Easy, bro, one more. This is Word Fitness Studio in Sherman Oaks. I train out of this gym with a few clients. If you're interested, shoot me a message. Anyways, but I'm not here with no clients. I'm here with my homie, Zoe Step Bro. What else we call him? Zogaroni. Rigatoni, whatever you want. Zosif. Anyways, and he's on this football wave, and he about to go play pro ball. So when I heard that, I was like, we gotta get you right. Let's get you right. But prior to, we've been working. This ain't nothing new. You know we've been working out. Anyways, we'll get into that in a second. Next exercise, trap bar jumps. We only got 25 plates on each side, so that's 50 pounds, and the bar is around 55. Do the math. Anyways, the sole purpose is not weight. So at no point should you strain. This is a reactive drill, but an explosive vertical drill as well. So reactive because that's how you play. Reactive in the sense of instead of just grabbing the bar and jumping, let's make it a bit more real. Right? You're gonna stand tall, catch first, then jump. You shouldn't pause too much at the catch, as I just did. It's reactive. So as soon as you touch the ground, you feel me? We just do like 5 and then rep them out. And then reset, drop, reset. Easy. Look at that. 5 of them things. Let's check them out.
See if I get the form right.
So just stand up. When you drop, just spread your feet a bit more. And then look at that. Reset. Look at him go, athlete. Good. Really drop. Drop into your shoes. Don't jump. Don't jump. Just drop. Just fall. Oh shit, nigga. Don't put that in there.
Bad rep.
Oh, yeah. Nice, good. That's 5. Ain't it?
Yeah. Fuck.
Dope. And then we'll hit this with lateral lunges. How long you been playing balls, though?
Since I was 7 years old. Kind of haven't stopped since. This is the first time that I'll say I've had to watch the season.
Flip it.
And didn't get to put pads on.
It's weird, right?
So I've been itching to get back out there.
You gonna step with your left leg, boom, lateral lunge. Nice. It's a stretch, remember that? So just try to keep your right leg locked out.
And I was sitting here thinking for a minute that I might not play again, but I always had to keep thinking and keep training. That's why we were at 5 a.m.
Push to your left heel, yeah.
Doing everything.
Yeah.
And then New Year's got a call.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, we need you out here.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do nothing crazy.
Slightly point your left toe out, All right, so just a little closer so you don't have to compensate for your right leg. I want you to keep your right leg straight as you can. Which leg you had problems? Would you had an injury with?
My whole left leg.
Your left leg? Okay.
Tore my quad, and then tore my knee, my MCL on this leg.
You go other side.
Pulled the hammy. One problem just started after another.
Yeah.
So.
Now, I was talking to my barber the other day. He played baseball, and he was like, he keep having this hamstring issue, and then I heard him, he was telling me stories, and I heard him say ankle, and I was like, whoa. I was like, what side did you injure your ankle on? He was like, it's a flexibility drill. Just keep your left leg straight as you can. Lock it out, like actively lock it out, yeah. Or what you can do, here, turn your left foot up. So when you lunge, turn your left foot up. Boom, stretch. You just weight at it.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. You just
Hear that pop?
That was a
Nope.
pop?
That was a pop in my hip.
Okay. See them things opening up. You know what I'm saying? But my barber said he had a ankle. And I was like, was it on the same side as the hamstring? He was like, sure was. I was like, yeah, you gonna have that problem up until you fix that ankle, bro.
Everything's connected in there.
There you go.
So that was told through every trainer or person I worked out with.
Yeah.
It starts from the bottom and comes up to everything.
That's why I got D-zone. See, that was a great spot for them to get money if they would, but they playing. They don't.
Say, sponsor me.
Next up, we'll say that. Oh, you go to the trap bar. See, I did one set, and then I kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Just being the
I'm just
instructor
making sure
today.
he's getting better by me doing that one set. 5 of them just drop. All right, now try to get up as quick as you can. There you go. You don't even got to drop that much. React. 3, quick. 4, nice, quick. 5, that's it. All right, so, see, I got this leg up. Nah, just playing with you. So next we got box squats. Check this out, okay? When you do regular squats, it's very quad dominant. The moment you do back squats, it's a lot of glute and hamstrings immediately. For you to get up, yeah, you're pressing, but you're pulling more than anything. You're pulling everything forward, right? When you do a squat, you're more so pressing down the floor. But when you come here, you're pulling everything forward. So for my athletes, yeah, nice. Quads look nice, but when you're being reactive and on the field, it's mostly glutes and hamstrings. So this is a great one. And it's also a bit more safe than the regular back squat. I'm not telling you not to back squat if you're an athlete, but I'm saying you have options. Why this is good immediately after the reactive jumps is because with the reactive jumps, you have to use your glutes and hamstrings to get off of the ground. This is just to like add that little seasoning on the end. I'm gonna show you how I prefer my athlete to execute them, and we'll go from there, right? That's a lot of demonstration weight, but fuck it. I mean, forget it, sorry. All right, so
You got your interior tag.
on my feet, a little outside the shoulder width apart, toes pointed out. This takes a lot more off of your quads immediately. And you're gonna sit down, right? But you're not gonna sit down and slouch. You're gonna sit down and keep your chest as high as you can, right? So I can almost rest at this position because my core is braced, and I'm like, well, you should have your diaphragm full and like a brace. Oh, I just bounced on the seat like that. I don't like that. But nah. Anyways, so I'm still here. I'm okay because I'm just sitting down. As you come up, I want you to dig your heels into the ground, right? Push your knees apart, pull your knees out, and almost lean forward, but don't hunch forward. Don't do that at any point. Just lean forward until you can stand up, and then you're gonna feel it in your ass, right? We'll do it one more time. Sit down all the way, boom. Lean forward and stand up, boom. Simple. We won't go higher than 8 reps. We're doing a lot of strength right now. Let's watch Zosephine, Zoblo.
Whoa. Zobro.
Zebro.
That's dirty.
Feet a little outside the shoulder width, toes pointed out, feet a little closer together. All right, so sit down, keep your core tight, stay upright, but I'll tell you when to stand. Now stand. Good, make sure you're pushing through your heels, reach back as far as you can on that pad, and then stand. Nice, we got 8 of those. Nice, stand tall, stay tall. There we go. Good, stay upright when you sit down, as tall as you can be. Nice. Nice. Stay tall. Keep that core tight.
A professional counter, how many is that?
That's 16. Nah, it's gotta be like 4. You can go one more. Professional counter. My PlayStation name used to be Flex Offender.
Jesus Christ.
You saw that pose? Now, I just don't like people that put their weights in the wrong spots at the gym.
Oh.
I'm not sending any shots to anyone, but you trying to
Check.
got one of these?
Check the difference.
Oh yeah, let's get one of these though.
Yeah, check the difference. What's that?
35.
What's that?
That's a 25. No, you put it in the wrong spot, bro.
No, I thought there was another one in the wrong spot, but I was...
No, it's that, bro. You did that.
No.
Yeah. There we go.
Well,
All right, so the moment you've all been waiting for. How many ENZBRO met? It was, say, 2022?
Around that time?
Around that time. 2022. And I'll say around winter, he was playing ball at
Morehead State.
And he came back home for break, and we linked up, mutual homies. He was about that lifting life. I was about that lifting life, so we started lifting off rip. We was hooping too, and you know me. They don't call me Jordan for nothing. But we was hooping a little bit and lifting, and yeah. And then he connected me with another homie DJ. Shout out, a Romanian K Fitness on Instagram.
Romanian.
Romania K Fitness. It's Romania K.
What's the
Is
K
it
for?
Romaniac? A name or something?
I think it's Romaniac.
Romaniac?
Like Maniac, but like a Romaniac?
Oh, Romaniac Fitness. No, he's cold. He's cold, man. And like he one of them dudes that I see on the socials and to get me going. Like I support what you. Hey, so he connected me with him. We got a few workouts in, and it was just flipping game, like just sharing game back and forth. Definitely can't wait for him to like wrap up with school. He trying to get his master's. Very inspirational. To finish with school and just get back to collabing with him. Anyways, me and Zoe was lifting. We was going hard early in the morning. He went back to school, and then when he was done with school, he came back out here, and we was hitting 5 a.m. workouts, 6 a.m. workouts, just getting it in. Boom,
Every day.
Boom, boom, boom. Because why? Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, man.
Oh, shit.
So, now we back in the lab, man.
Sorry, I ain't trying to cut you off, but...
Nah, you good stuff, bro. Sit down. 20 seconds. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, faster, 4, faster, 3, 2, 1. Easy. I say by far one of the best piece of cardio machines. This can be swimming, this can be running, this can be lifting weights, this can be a lot. I ain't gonna say it's the best of the, but this is efficient right here. This thing will kick your ass. It'll leave you with a leg pump, an arm pump, a chest pump, a back. This thing is crazy right here.
My shoulders hurt.
You know what I'm saying? And you do see a lot of fighters, which in my opinion, some of the best athletes out there be busting their tail on this. Like, this is a great piece of equipment right here. Yeah, so. Yeah, man. How was the workout? First and foremost.
It's not fun. It's never fun.
That was a good one. We can do a little recap. So first we did do the reverse lunges and the lateral walks, open up the hips as well as warming them up. And then that prepared us for the reactive jumps on the trap bar. Like I said, explosive, but because it's the beginning of the workout, it's loaded as well. That's really the bread and butter of the workout. And then we moved around some weight on the back squat by doing some box squats, really focusing on holding that pause and then pushing up through your glutes and hamstrings and your heels. And then finished off with some sprints on the, by far, one of my favorite cardio machines, the assault bike. Good one, man. I'm sure if somebody like him was to do that consecutively, he would reap the benefits. Anyways, man, speaking of consecutively, like, just tell, so they know how long you've been putting in that work without a call. Without a no in the world, but you've been putting in that work. Let them know how much, how long, and why.
So I graduated like May, what was it, 20?
23? 24?
No,
I mean 22?
Might have been 22. Mm-hmm. No, 23. Whatever. It was a cool minute ago. I got back out here, and like the whole goal the whole time was to continue to play football, continue to do what I do, but I had no idea in any way, shape, or form of where I was gonna go, what the next call was gonna be.
But before he even got out here, like before it was like, he was on his way out here, I think, when he hit me up and was on some like, yo, I'm getting ready to play ball, like, let's get the workout going. And, you know, like, I'm a dude that's going to work out, and it's very rare that I meet somebody that's on that same workout tip of me and just getting some work in. So, my bad, bro. Continue.
Nah, just adding to the story. I mean, I was hitting him up because I knew that he gets after it, he trains, and it was something like, if someone does call me at any given point, like, I got to be ready, so why not stay ready? And it was just a constant grind right when I got back. Like we said earlier, it was 6 a.m., 5 a.m. Honestly, whenever we could. If he was busy in the morning, let's get it in throughout the day. Let's get we did abs and cardio in the morning.
Yep.
Met back up later in the day.
2 a days. We was hitting 2 a days.
And then I go to Muay Thai after at night.
Yeah. Golly.
So it was 3 days, finding work in between, trying to find some sort of job to make some money in between, and waiting for the call, whatever the call was. And finally just got that call around New Year's, getting ready to go in the next 2 weeks or so to say. And it's not like we're picking up something that like new. We've been doing this and just keep it going before I go.
Keep it going now. But now it's with fine detail. Now we can, you know what I'm saying? We made you strong. Now, like, we can really focus on just sharpening the edges, man. Because it's one thing to be strong. It's a whole nother thing to be a strong-ass athlete, man. Golly. But that's dope, man. That's dope. What'd you eat today?
Nothing great. But woke up in the morning and started off great. Got the steak and eggs, some toast with some jelly just because it's good, not because it's good for you. But had an acai bowl and then a blueberry muffin. Not really the best.
I mean, that's not bad. That ain't terrible. That ain't terrible. How much of that was home cooked?
The first meal, the steak and eggs and the toast.
Right, home cooked meals be eaten out anytime, any day. So if it's like, I had burgers and fries, but if it was homemade, I'd be like, hey, as long as you ain't eating, yeah.
So that's the best part about being home so far is the home cooked meals.
I feel that. Yeah, man. So that's dope. What's your slight? Now I'm gonna pick your brain because it takes a certain type of person to continue to be consistent through something, especially without a call. One, and it takes a certain type of person to even reach that level. You know what I'm saying? So what's your slight edge? What's your slight advantage, in your utility belt? That can be anything: physical, mental, emotional, psychological. That can be motivation. That can be whatever.
I'd say first off, my love for the sport and like my attitude of being like positive that something is gonna happen, having hope. But I've been doing this since I was 7 years old. I've been telling everybody around me in some way, shape, or form, I'm gonna play professional football. That was always the goal. Whether sometimes I had doubts or whatever it was like, let's just keep going. And then whatever adversity that I went through in life, everyone goes through adversity, but I feel like, especially in recent years, I've gone through a lot. And so it was always like, let's keep going, and how can we get out of this without feeling too bad for ourselves? But like I was saying, just using my skill of football and my drive to like keep going to kind of push through whatever adversity was. And you know, day by day, you just take one day at a time. Whether it was like, we didn't know when we were gonna work out next, but we knew we were going to work out. Yeah. Just always getting it in, always staying ready. It became a habit, like making that stuff a habit.
Facts, it did.
It just, and then it felt weird not to do it. Like if there was a day where like we can't, it felt like I was doing something wrong. I felt like guilty or something to myself because I was cheating myself.
Nice. But, so your slight edge is boom.
All of it.
All of it, nice.
Is the whole grind, the daily routine, the mental, all of it.
I like how you said too, what'd you say? I'm having a brain fart. In the beginning, you was like, before you said, after you said love for the game, dang, I'm having a brain fart. Attitude. He was saying how it was his attitude and how he was just telling everybody like it's gonna be a done deal and it's gonna get done. That's key in my opinion, and that's a slight edge, a slight advantage in my opinion, because there's that sense, like, I had goals for myself written as long as I can remember. Like, I've been raised to just always have a goal, but it wasn't until I would say 2022 where I was like, hold up, I'm kind of like floating on water about these goals. Like, nah, these are inevitable. Like, this is going to happen. Like, there was a certain attitude I had towards it. Like, there's no question if this is going to happen or not. Now the only question is when. And that's based on how much I do today and how much I do tomorrow. So that's brilliant, bro. Because a lot of people try to get into achieving goals and trying to accomplish things, but they don't have a positive attitude. It's kind of like, all right, I'm gonna lose weight this year. Man, you ain't BSing nobody but yourself. Like, I can see straight through that. But those that got that attitude, it's just like no nonsense. Like he said, he would feel guilty for not showing up today, like, because he knows that inevitable dream is counting on him to show up every single day. This is brilliant, bro. I've been asking a lot of this to my clients, their pros and cons of the week, and just admitting to their weak spots, because that's something I've done recently. You can get caught up in this excitement and this high, but at the end of the day, like you said, everybody goes through things. So if you can figure out your weak spots, because when you go through things, that'll expose your strengths and your weaknesses. We will always acknowledge how good we are, but like, can you expose your weaknesses and try to fix those? So what do you think in this whole process, from you wanting to play pro ball to playing pro ball, what's been your weak spot?
I already know, like, my biggest thing that I've kind of like had for a while now is just like my procrastination. I can tend to get in my head and then think that like I can put something off for a little bit, and then it can build up, and then I'm scrambling last minute. And I'm not saying it doesn't get done, but the lack of urgency to start can put me behind.
And I can understand why too, because I used to be the same way up until. So hear me out and then tell me what you think. Let's do it like that. So you say you'll procrastinate now, okay? But if your coach calls a play and you know this play is set up for you, are you gonna hesitate with that play, or are you gonna boom do what you gotta do?
I mean, boom, do what I gotta do.
Exactly. So it goes back to the attitude thing, but two, it's so much specificity. What's the word? Specific. It's so much detail. How about that? Check that out. There's so much detail in a play call, executing the play. You only got this much time to do the play and get it done. Boom. To where it's like you have no room to mess up besides not doing your job. When you have that time, when you have that comfort, when you have that in life, it's kind of like you'll procrastinate because there's nobody doing this at you that's mapped it out for you and did it how you. So to make it easy on yourself, do the same thing. Coach yourself to have a routine, which is your play call. Give yourself a deadline, which is the clock, and all you got to do is execute your play. You know what I'm saying? But if we make it this grand thing of like, oh, I got to do this today, this, and that. Okay, we'll see what happens. So easier said than done, obviously. I was just throwing that out there. But what I noticed for myself is after I got done playing ball, anything that wasn't working out to me was like, what? Until I realized, I just got to be my own coach. You know what I'm saying? So, but procrastinating on what though? What kind of things? 2 things that you procrastinate on.
Sometimes it can be as little as like my first meal in the day, whether it's like I wake up and I'm like, maybe just lay around for a little bit, or, and then all of a sudden I have to do something, like something comes up and I'm like, wait, I didn't even eat. I didn't do this, and now I'm rushing to do this instead of like waking up when I should have, making the food or getting whatever ready, making sure my teeth is brushed, like, you know, like the little things, like getting that. And then like I knew that I had this at whatever time. And I forgot to do some of the little things, and now I'm scrambling to do the little things.
Oh my
and then I
gosh. Yeah, bro. Bro. Lately at my crib, bro, like it's been the hardest thing for me to get on my morning routine. But I'm sure you can, what's the word? I keep saying acquaint to this too. Is that the right thing to say? Attest. I'm trying to say bigger words. You know, bigger word. Hey, expand your vocab, huh? So attest to this too. But like when you get stuff done in the morning, it just sets your day up a little bit better. If you're just responsible in the morning, you know what I'm saying? So for me, a morning routine is just like as simple as getting up. When you say you're gonna get up though, that's the important part. Go wash your face and brush your teeth. If you got this laundry to do, boom, do that. If you got a boom, pop. It's just like handle the fine things, you know what I'm saying? and it just make everything else feels so much more smooth. But like you're right, when you procrastinate that stuff, and all of a sudden, oh, I'm scrambling out the house because I didn't eat breakfast, and now I'm not, and that threw that off, and then it died. And then to some point, you just be like, I'll just try again tomorrow. I'm like, let me just have a burger. Let me just have a burger.
What I've realized is like you kind of block off opportunities too, because it's like, let's say you're scrambling to do this, and then like you're like, oh, because look, when we were getting up at 5 a.m, right, I'd have eaten, I'd have got my water in, worked out, showered, everything's done. And then it's like 11, 12 o'clock, and I have no like responsibility, so to say, left. So it's like, if someone hits me up like, let's go do this, or I want you to meet this person, or this is happening, but you're like, if let's say none of that's done, I'm like, but I got to scramble to do all this stuff, and then whatever opportunity right there. So
that's crucial, man. That's crucial, because you still trying to dabble in this, but you ain't handle that. I was telling one of my homies, like, never mind, we'll say that for another episode. This is going to be a funny one. Anyways, I get that, because same with me, there's times where I could sit down and knock out 2 more emails, but instead I'm still doing dishes that I didn't do earlier because I was scrambling from earlier. It was bad, so procrastinate. Okay, and we'll ask one more thing though, like so we got the strength, the weakness, what's attitude, what's mentality going into today, and then tomorrow, and then the next day, knowing that there's something right there for you, just ticking away. What's attitude day after day, normal day basis? It's
something that I knew, like, it's something I knew before college, don't get me wrong, and this is how I got to where I was, because I went to 4 different high schools, went to a junior college, and then got myself out of the junior college I was my own recruit, like, hitting coaches up, doing the biggest thing, and then it was preached a lot in college, was self-accountability and just holding yourself, like, responsible. Because when you do that, you're not relying on, like, outside sources to go tell you to do something. It's like that same thing where I was feeling guilty for not going. It's because I had that self-accountability thing going on where I was like, okay, I know if I want to get here and I truly say that I want to get here, I'm going to do everything that I told myself I'm going to do. So if that's waking up, if that's working out, if that's eating, if that's taking care of this. So it's just holding yourself accountable through every action. And it could be as little as, I told myself that I was going to brush my teeth 2-3 times a day, like make sure to do that. Cause I know some people, we be forgetting, we be doing whatever. But like even something as little as that,
man,
and
goes a long way, bro.
Making your bed in the morning
goes a long way. It's that thing of if you say you're gonna do it, then do it. And like I said about the morning routine, I just got done telling my boys this too off camera. Like, nah, I just wrote down my morning routine. I had it a few months back, but I did it again, wrote it down. But then right next to it, I put my daily rules, my 10 daily rules, and one of the rules is say what you mean and mean what you say. And you don't have to say much at all. But just like, if you say you're gonna do it, do it. Cause, hey, key point right here, I'm going into a brain rant. Forget it, that's where my brain goes. Like, you can look, bro, people don't understand when you look yourself in the mirror how impactful that is, because every lie, every missed opportunity, every fault, every guilt, everything you've done, you're looking at that in the mirror. So if you say you're gonna do something tomorrow and you don't do it, that's another punch in the face. You say you're gonna do it Tuesday, you don't do it, another one. Wednesday, Thursday, so on. It's kind of like at some point you ain't even gonna trust the person in the mirror. And the hardest part with self-development is like scrapping all of that up and then being able to like, okay, we're gonna start day 1 today and let's do, like, that's one of the hardest things to do, but you have to like admit to these things. 1 and 2, like if you say you're gonna do it, do it. Like that's, if you say you're gonna do something and you don't do it, you just you messing yourself up in the long run. And it, like he said, it's as little as brushing your teeth. Like honestly, and I just told one of my clients this too, one of the first wins of the day is if you say you're gonna get up at 5 o'clock and you actually get up at 5 o'clock, your day is gonna go a little bit better. That's your first win. And a lot of times we screw that one up we shrug our shoulders about it. So how you think you're gonna deal with the next one? You just gonna be like this. Yeah, dope, man.
In college, we had a thing. It was called BCD. No BCD.
No BCD.
Blaming, complaining, or defending. Like,
nice. That's yeah.
So it's like you kind of hold those standards to yourself too. Yeah. Like it was easy in college with you, like your college team and like your teammates telling you like, hey, you know, why didn't you do this? Instead of saying like sitting there, you know, you say, why didn't you do this? And people are like, well, I had this or I had this. Like the reason you didn't do it is because you didn't do it. Like that's the reason. So once you can like kind of just identify and like take accountability, it's like, okay, now next time you're gonna go do it and there's like an opportunity for you to miss it, you're gonna sit there and have that self-talk and be like, well, how am I gonna go over this with anybody? Like, how am I gonna sit there and be like, why didn't I do it? I just didn't do it.
Yeah.
So that was like a big thing that we all held each other accountable with, and I know a lot of us still kind of hold ourselves to that same standard. And
nah, if you say you're gonna work out, you're gonna work out though. That's for damn sure. 100%. I am too. That's one thing we ain't gotta. If we gonna say if we gonna work out, we gonna work out. If we just lost our job, we gonna work out. If we in jail, we gonna work out. And if we gonna work out, man. I'm gonna do my push-ups, dog. I'm gonna hit my sit-ups, man. You know, bench press, curls, all that. Yeah, man. So a lot of this just reminds me of this book I'm reading, and I'm actually wrap it with our next episode. The book of the next episode is called Slight Edge. And one of the first factors that the book talks about, which to me, the first chapter and the last chapter is all you need to read in the book for real. It'll tell you what you're getting out of the book. Anyways, the first chapter or first part talks about survival, failure, success, failure, survival, and success. A lot of people will bump between failure and survival, and as soon as you hit survival, you slack off again and it brings you back down. So then you go to failure again. And then from failure, you just go to survival. And the only thing that gets you from failure, survival, through survival to success is keep doing the same thing that got you from failure to survival, such as waking up when you say you're going to wake up, reading when you say you're going to read, watching film when you say you're going to watch film, brushing your teeth. It's kind of like these habits that you know are good, that you're supposed to do over and over. And in those habits and in your schedule, just keep adding more things that you know. You work out twice a day, get your running in, get your weights in, drink water. And because you say you're going to do it, you just keep till eventually it's like, not literal, but it's kind of like you're a robot and you're just on routine. And it's like, this is a recipe for success. Now my dream is inevitable. Now I believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? To where you just keep doing these habits over and over, and what happens? You get a call. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, man. Good luck to you, man. You know what I'm saying? We are here for you. It's time we up the training a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And let's get it, man. Let's do this.
when I'm out there, I'm still gonna be texting and I need this. Same thing when I was in Moorhead. It was like,
still texting me in Moorhead.
I need a workout. Hey, I'm going to the gym right now. And he's, I'll say, great with, I know I'm not his client, but like attention to detail and making sure to text and like fill in on the workouts, on whatever it is. Helping me with like a specific muscle group or workout or whatever I needed done. He was always on that. So we're going to be on it still.
Appreciate that. Hell yeah. But where can they find you on Instagram, man? They about to support.
Enzo FB, ENZO FB, and the FB does not stand for football. It stands for Fantal Barker. I need to make that clear to everybody.
Which is what?
What?
Fantal Barker?
My last name. So everyone's like, oh, Enzo football? I'm like,
that's for sure what I thought. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who the hell is Fantal? Nah, yeah, man. Dope. Yeah, dope.